John Robinson, the GM of the Titans. And it's interesting how he describes why Julio is a great fit for the Titans. He said he's big, he's fast, he's tough. He's great with the ball in his hands, a willing blocker. I think a lot of things we ask of our receivers, get open, catch, and block. He certainly checks those boxes and has done it at a high level in the National Football League. The key word here to me was that he twice referenced blocking. As you know, Derrick Henry is the star of that offense.
Yeah, I understand why. Well, I understand why people will get excited that he's going to Tennessee, especially Tennessee Titan fans, because they're looking at Julio Jones' production in Atlanta. They're looking at what he brings to the table from a receiving standpoint when healthy. Me, on the flip side of it, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the fit of it. The things that he was able to do in Atlanta in the passing game, I don't know that he's going to do those same things in Tennessee because of the style of play. And as you mentioned right there, blocking. I'm not going to Tennessee to block, man. I want
yes,
the ball
you are.
yes,
you
but
are.
for Julio Jones' sake,
yeah.
It's like you're looking at him and you're saying production is going to come because they're going to throw the ball. They're not going to change their style. They've gone to the AFC Championship game, couple playoff appearances on the backs of that running back in Derrick Henry.
And a defense.
And a defense that was suspect. Defense was okay.
It's a top 10 defense.
It's okay. The secondary was horrible. They had to retool that. The linebackers, they had to go and get a couple linebackers. Defense is okay.
Okay.
But you think about the philosophy and style that Vrabel wants to play. They want to be big up front. They want to run the football. And as you said it again, twice he mentioned blocking. So you trade for Julio Jones when many people think Julio Jones is on the way backside of his career based on injuries. I don't believe that. But you trade for a guy, you give up a 2 and a 4, and you swap 6s, which is whatever. But that's a low first round, high second round type pick that you just acquired Julio Jones for. And you had Corey Davis that was coming off his best season ever that you drafted, I think, in the top 6 or 7 picks. I think he went like 5. Who you developed for 4 years. 65 catches, close to 1,000 yards. He averaged 15.1 yards a catch. You let him walk out the door to go grab a guy on the backside of his career who's coming off his worst season as a pro.
His worst season because he missed games because he was injured. But the seasons before, he's actually played exceptionally well.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying he's coming off his worst season. Julio Jones is coming off his worst season. Mm-hmm. You could add injury in there if you choose to do so, or not. Whatever. It's his worst season. And you you elected not to re-sign somebody that you drafted in the top 5 to develop. It's kind of weird to me. That's all.
So you don't like the move, or you like the move?
I don't necessarily like it for Julio, and I don't know what to make of it for the Titans because of the style of play. They're not going to all of a sudden become wide open. They're not gonna. They're not gonna be the Seattle Seahawks, the New England Patriots, the Kansas City Chiefs. They're not gonna do that.
See, I feel like you're thinking of a mind of a Keyshawn Johnson. Like when you were, I was reading one stat. Like I think it was like 2001, 2002. Like how many receptions you had and how many targets you have. Right. That's where your mind goes. Couldn't you make the case that for Julio Jones at 32 years old, at this stage of his career, coming off that year where he missed 7 games due to injuries, that maybe blocking and maybe getting those big moments as a big receiver is something that could be beneficial at this point of his career? Maybe it's not about being targeted as much as he would have been targeted in Atlanta, because now having the option of A.J. Brown, like this seems like this is a more complete roster for him. So maybe less is more in this particular situation
quality over
for
quantity.
him. Yes.
Yeah, but it's not being targeted. It's being the offensive style. They're going to run the football 60-some% of the time. Why would you trade for a guy and pay the salary? First of all, you could have got Corey Davis, kept him cheaper. You got to pay all this money.
Because you're doing it for the upside of what Julio Jones could still bring to the table. I mean,
but you're not going to utilize him like that. You're not utilizing his usage rate isn't going to be the same as it was in Atlanta.
I understand, but I'm utilizing him for the bigger moments. Like if our game is that way anyway, I'm still not utilizing Corey Davis for those things either. It's the same thing, right?
It is, but from an organizational standpoint, you allow something that you was drafted to develop to walk out of the door, to then trade for an older player that's coming off his worst season as a pro. It doesn't make sense.
And you're also paying him more, aren't you?
Way more.
Yeah, you're paying him more than you would have Corey Davis.
I like the move for Tennessee. I
Here's
would bet
why-
on. I would bet on Julio Jones being healthy.
Julio
this
Jones
year.
says he wants to win. I don't necessarily know going to Tennessee if you're going to win at the level Julio Jones wants to win at.